There we go. So basically what we're doing is we're going to be using FabFilter stuff to make it sound a little bit better, crunchier, and some other things make it sound fatter. So I've got this Saturn 2 on the snare track here on my 808 kit. And in here, let's just go in here and go into drive here. There we go. That's kind of a nice sound there. Right, we can go through here and just go. Right, some of them are a little bit too thin sounding. And what we can do is once we find something that we like, we can actually go in here and adjust the mix. This is completely dry. This has got the input there, and we can, so we don't need to use the panning here. And we're already pushing this one as much as we can, but let's see what else we can do in here. We can hear it crushing a little bit with dynamics there. Right. We could change what we're listening to here, tape, and some of the ones they've added into Saturn 2, what I was reading about was these like subtle ones in here, so you can go for more of a subtle sound or tape, old tape, clean tape, subtle tape. So this worn tape is probably the most like tape saturation. If you need to have more input going on here, you just want to push that harder, what you can do is you can put a utility in here after the snare drum and adjust that gain up. And it's going to really smack the heck out of that. And you can adjust. We can adjust these right here. Pups. Pups, pups, pups. Okay. And then what I would do is I would go ahead and just turn this level down on this snare drum. So there's my snare drum turned all the way down. Right. Now let's put Puppy. Oh my goodness. You're going nuts there, babes. All right. Pups, pups, pups. All right, so let's put something on the drum kit as a whole so we can just get that whole drum kit kind of going. And we'll just use the stop it. We'll just use the, hey, come here. Come over here. Come over here. Yeah, get this. She woke up and she's all grumpy now. So I'll just play with her with my right arm while I do stuff, or I'll play with her with my left arm. Come here. Come here, pups. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Yeah, there we go. Go. Nope. She's like, nope. All right. Fine. All right. So essentially what we're going to do here is we're going to put on some FabFilter effects here. Let's see here. Go to my plugins. And so we're going to use the FabFilter multi-band compression there. Boom. And let's use the FabFilter Saturn afterwards for that kind of saturation-y type of sound. And this should be pretty good for stuff. We could use some more, but let's just try these two things out to see what happens. So with this multi-band, go in here, let's go into drums and see what our presets are. Yeah. Add some sub bass under your kicks. So that adds in a little bit of low end in there. I kind of like this one a little bit here, but let's pull this down. Now, with each one of these bands, if I click on it, it's showing me different stuff. And multi-band compressors can be a little bit tricky to kind of like wrap your head around at first. So you get to get used to them and see what you're looking at here. This one here is compressing. Let's go ahead and use the range here. And we're already hitting that threshold pretty hard. But basically what a multi-band compressor is doing is it's compressing each of the bands individually, separately from each other. So like the hi-hat or the kick is not affecting what it's doing to your hi-hat, which is nice to do. With each one of these, we can also expand them as well. So like this one here is expanding. set that up there. There we go. And we can turn it up. If we want to pull out that kind of mid-low range. Right. Cool. All right. So now we got this going on, and we're kind of clipping the output here. So, puppy, please stop. So what we can do is we can go down here and our input level there. Hold down Command to click it, and I can turn down my output so we're not clipping anything in the output there, which is nice. We don't really want to clip the output here. Cool. And over here, we can bring it into here. And we can just listen to a few of these. And see what sounds pretty good. Tape smash. Kind of like the tape smash. Ooh, the tube. I remember liking the tube one here a lot. I just got these like at the end of last week, so I've only had this stuff for about a week. I've had some of the other FabFilter stuff for a while. Paw Dog, great. Paw Dog will be here on Mondays and Wednesdays. I'm going to be bouncing here pretty soon. But the tube, I like this one a lot, actually. I just like the way it sounds. And you can drive it, and it still sounds pretty good. Now let's take that 808 kick and add some funkiness to that 808 kick here a little bit. And I see what happened. I put that on the, actually that sounded pretty good, but we're gonna do something different. That was a nice little mistake. I didn't realize that was what was happening there. We're gonna use SoundToys, and we're gonna use Decapitator on this kick drum. And this is great. I love. Yeah. You hear how nice that makes that sound. It sounds really, really good. I kind of like the very first one as well. Beefy. Sounded pretty good. I'm on my headphones, and they're Bose headphones, so apologies for it maybe sounding like whatever. It sounds good too. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and put this beefy one on here. I just like that one. It's got a little bit of crispy something going on with it. Not too much. All right, sweet. Let's just pull that kick drum down a little bit more. And now I can put the bass back in. Where's my bass? Oh, I'm not playing. There we go. Let's play it. Now what we would want to do with this bass, realistically, is add a side chain from that kick drum. So let's go over here and add in a side chain. Let's use, the FabFilter actually for this. This is something I haven't really done yet. I haven't used FabFilter for side chain compression. Let's just see what we can do with it. Let's see what we got here. So let's use the Pro C2, put that right here on the bass. Like that, and the sidechain input is going to come from our 808 core kit. Let's do this though. Sidechain, external. Let's cut out the highs. Turn that on. There we go. Cut out the highs, so we're only getting the low frequencies there for this here. There we go. Boom. Nice. And there's some default settings in here. You can say bass, drums, let's see. Sidechain? Let's see what sidechain stuff there is. Like, I haven't really looked at these. Oh, this one, yeah, that's in here. I don't really need, it's already got like plenty going on here. don't know what it's actually. Oh, here we go. External. There we go. Yeah, I don't really hear what that one's doing. Put it back over here. See what some of these do. Yeah, this has a lot of there we go. You can hear how that's working there. Let's add the attack and release. And you can hear how it's like kind of, you can hear it moving up and down with that kick drum. Let's go in here. Let's change up the style. It's kind of cool sounding. Turn up that ratio. I like that. Punch. Turn this all the way down. Huh. And this is how you explore stuff. This is how you need to mess around with stuff. You need to just kind of go in and explore it and try things out. And if you understand the basic concepts of stuff, it can help you to see kind of what's going on, but then you still need to kind of go in and see what's going on. So like the threshold ratio, we should understand what that stuff does. The attack, the release is set to auto right now, so it doesn't really matter what I do this. This is a percentage though, so I guess it does matter. Which is an interesting thing here. There is a hold right here, which I could turn that on and off. There's a look ahead, which is great for this kind of stuff. Look ahead will give us more punchiness because it's going to be actually looking ahead at the waveform because it can actually see what's happening because it's all connected and it's all digital. The knee here, let's turn this knee down to a hard knee. The range, great. External, internal. We definitely want to make sure we're set for external here. That's a pretty cool bass sound there. Sounds nice and big there. It's not getting in the way of our drums. So we can hear our drums nice and clear. We can hear the bass nice and clear. Cool. Awesome. All right. What time is it now? It's 12 o'clock for y'all. Sweet. All right. I'm going to take that as a sign right there with the dog barking. We're going to stop this recording here.